Okay, I'm live. Good morning, everybody. I'm a few minutes late. I'll just wait for y'all to get in here. In the meantime, I'm going to have something pulled up. So I can't see if anybody comes in for a second. Okay, there's Verbal. Hey, good morning. Thank you, Verbal. Truth Seeker, good morning. How are y'all doing? I thought we would look at some People Magazine True Crime this morning. I didn't know what else to talk about, honestly. Guess we could have talked about the Kelsey Barris case, Patrick Frazee trial. Hey, Joanne. Good morning. Did you have a good weekend? Hey, faithful one. Good morning. I feel like it's been like the longest weekend for some reason. I wish I brought my hair clip in here, but I don't see it. So I watched my shows last night and fell asleep. I don't even hardly remember the 90 Day Fiancé show. I watched some of The Walking Dead. Well, I had an okay weekend, I guess. I got really upset over my chickens this weekend because I had a bunch of eggs in my coop. I knew they was there. I don't really like taking the hens' eggs as soon as they lay them because I feel like they need to learn how to sit on them a little bit, you know. Anyways, I had a bunch of eggs there, and my neighbors who never do anything for the chickens, don't buy feed or anything. They go in the coop, they take 6 eggs, and it's the principle about it, it's not the eggs, and don't even bother to send me a text. So at first I was like, oh my gosh, I hope an animal hasn't got in here and took the eggs. And then I was like, no. They would have busted some eggs. There would have been a lot of chicken feathers. Anyway, I was waiting to gather them because I was going to wait another day and split them with them. But, oh my gosh, you can't reason with those alcoholics. Well, that evening, Mel, I heard Sonny cutting a fit. But, like, he makes that noise also. Like he's been yakking all morning, screaming bloody murder because the hens had been over there laying eggs. So I thought that's what he was yelling about. But no, they were in the coop. It just makes you, they just like have zero respect for a person and their hard work and stuff. Jesus, give me time and I'll break you some damn eggs. And I don't like that. I don't like the way that they go in the coop and they don't make sure Sonny's like in the chicken run and stuff, and they stress him out. He don't get as stressed if you block him in the chicken run. But anyhow, I call them the egg bandits. Hey, Love Hollis, girl. Happy Monday, girl. But anyways, it's what happens when you use someone else's land, I guess, for your chickens and stuff. Let's get off that. We're going to look at some People Magazine. Hey, Mel, you want to come up? What, are you sick? I missed what you say. I missed your message. I'm sorry. Oh, you're sick. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better. What is that, Mel Mel? I'm half dead, Cece. I don't mean to laugh, Mel, but you're just funny. I could just hear you saying that. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better. My son was sick. He had to go to the doctor. He had the stomach flu. Hey, Christina. Oh, okay, Mel Mel. I get what it is. I hate that word, by the way, Mel Mel. I can't even say that word. You look great. Oh, my goodness. Are you going to go to the doctor? I guess you don't feel like answering all my damn questions. I apologize. I hope you feel better soon. You're feeling better now? Hey, Southern Mom. I understand all Southern Mom's emojis now. She's saying, hey, love. She's driving and listening. Just sore and tired. Yeah, I hate how, like, the flu and stuff, it makes your body ache and stuff. Well, love you, girl. Get some rest. We're going to see what's going on in the crime news. I gotta make sure it should be screen sharing. If it messes up my audio, I'm gonna be mad. So let me find my chat on my phone. Because the StreamYards, when you look at that chat, it's like behind a few seconds. So let me find that. Okay. So it is screen sharing. Okay, and I can see the comments. Cool. Oh, Cece, you know those kids they found hanged? Apparently the mother has a Facebook page and posts all day. What the hell is she posting about, Mel Mel? Is Alex in the house? Hey, Alex. Shit. Got out of my chat. Let me pull it back up. Are you serious? I didn't see anything about that. I'll have to look that up. Damn it. I wish I'd known that before I pulled this up. Pics of how her son was the great big brother, etc. Are you suspicious of her, Mel Mel? I was a little bit suspicious of how that kid used that red dog cable to hang both him and his sister. Okay, he hangs his sister. Looks like she'd be hanging up in the air, right? Maybe she falls down a little bit. I don't know. But it just looks like when he hung himself, it would have pulled her body up. Just something about that suspicious. I will send you a link in Hangouts. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Lisa. So, Tatiana Jefferson's dad has died of a broken heart, y'all. Hey, Andrew. Isn't that sad? A month after she was shot by that police officer in Fort Worth, he has died, and he had no history of heart disease. It is very sad, isn't it, Alex? Let me see what Mel Mouse sent me here. Let me save the pictures. Hold on a second. Then maybe I could share them to my Google Drive and share them with y'all. Maybe. Give me a second. Shit. Damn, it's fine slow as freaking Christmas. Jesus. Okay. Thanks, Mel. I'll wait for those to upload and then I'll see if I can pull them up and I'll look at them. The little kids in Pennsylvania hang themselves. And then we have Alexis Crawford. She was missing down in Georgia, and it turns out that her roommates killed her. And it seems like the motive may have been jealousy because she had filed a police report because her roommate's boyfriend, I think he made unwanted advances towards her. He tried to kiss her and stuff. And her roommate and her roommate's boyfriend had been arrested and charged. So that appears to be what the motive is. Let's see if it'll scroll. Scroll, damn it. I get so angry when it's saying while I scroll. Sorry, y'all. So the roommate's name is Jordan Jones and her boyfriend, Baron Brantley. Arrested and charged with murder. Clark Atlanta University student. I've never heard of that university. Clark Atlanta. So one of them was arrested Friday, and the other one, see, Brantley was arrested Friday, and Jones was arrested on Saturday. But one of them led investigators to her body. Here's one of the suspects. I guess that's the boyfriend. They're saying no motive has been established. My theory is it's jealousy because it says the department did make a police report from Alexis Crawford on October 27th, a few days prior to her being reported missing. And in this report, Alexis described unwanted kissing and touching from Baron Brantley, this guy. He was coming on to her. He must have been pretty aggressive towards her for her to make a police report. She must have been scared of him. Because I've had guys come on to me before and try to kiss me, and you say no, I didn't make a police report. But so that's what I'm saying. He might have been really pushy and aggressive about it, is the reason she made this police report. Let's see what else. I'm trying to see. I don't think it said anything else about the police report. I actually did a video about this article, but it's up on Patreon. But I did one about Alexis Crawford, I believe, Saturday and put up. She was really pretty girl. It's just going on to say the campus, people at the campus made a comment. So she went missing on Halloween. And she was, I think, that Brantley guy and the roommate may have took her to the liquor store that night. But anyways, I'd say one of them's trying to make a deal or already made a deal, and they took investigators to her body. Hey, Katie. I don't know, but mac and cheese, I would say that it was her friend, the roommate's idea to murder her out of jealousy because he had been coming on to Alexis. It's like a Lifetime movie. I watched this Lifetime movie once, and it was based on a true story. I cannot remember the names, but this boy and girl was dating, and he cheated on her with a girl from another high school. Well, the girl decided that she had to die. So she made her boyfriend kill that girl, lure her out like they were going on a date, and that girl pops up from the back seat, strangles her, puts something around her throat. Yes, Christina. You want me to just text it to you? You don't got to do that, girl. Oh, thank you, Meow Meow. But anyways, I saw that episode on the ID channel also. It's very sad. Oh, I saw this and I didn't do a video on it. This is a father and daughter accused of kidnapping and raping a woman together. Lisa, after you told me about that this morning, I got a notification about an article regarding that, and I ain't got a chance to look at it yet. Hey, Ginger Locks. How are you? How are you feeling? So I haven't actually even read this article yet. I just saw it yesterday. California father and daughter accused of kidnapping and raping a woman before leaving her for dead. Stanley Alfred Lawton, his 22-year-old daughter. How you say her name? Shania or something. Lawton have been accused, arrested, and charged for their alleged connection to the abduction. I can't read this morning. I need some more coffee. I need to go get some. Okay, so they kidnapped and robbed a North Las Vegas woman at gunpoint before driving her across state lines to California and holding her against her will. Eduardo, I can't talk, Hernandez of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department's Major Crime Bureau announced during a press conference on Friday. So Stanley Alfred Lawton and his 22-year-old daughter, girl, we can't pronounce her name. That is crazy that a father and daughter duo would kidnap a woman at gunpoint, rob her, rape her. Oh, it says the daughter allegedly knew the woman they kidnapped at gunpoint from North Las Vegas on Halloween, day before Halloween, October 30th. That's what makes Halloween time so scary. All these crazy crimes going on. Yeah, it is weird. It's awful. Let's look at him. Is that him? Oh my gosh. What a weirdo. Let's see where she was discovered. The female victim was discovered by military police officers in the north gate of Edwards Air Force Base in Southern California. The woman was in a disheveled state and in need of emergency medical attention when officials found her. according to a press release from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office. She's in her 40s. She was suffering from the elements and was lucky to be alive. Of course, she went to the hospital. Shortly after her discovery Wednesday, Stanley was arrested. His daughter was taken into custody the following day. Ooh, they're on a $1 million bond. Each of them's on a $1 million bond. What a bunch of freaks. He's probably brainwashed this kid into helping him commit crimes. Bunch of weirdos. Let's go back and look. I wonder if I play that, if I'd get in trouble. Probably. Okay, so I'm going to try to see if those screen pictures that Mel sent me uploaded to my Google Drive, and we'll look at them about those little kids from Pennsylvania that was found hanging. I just don't know if that little boy killed himself or not. He was like, what, 8 or 9 years old? We'll see. This daggone Chromebook takes so long to upload. Hey, Florence. Just got home from work. I bet you're tired, girl. Hey, Will. How are you? I loved your live stream with Tim. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are so funny. Let me see if that's one of the pictures. So I guess this is one of the pictures that Mel sent me. And this is from the mother's Facebook of the little kids that were found hanging from a dog cable from the Raptors. And they said this little boy committed suicide. I'm just trying to figure out, like, so these kids were home alone, right? Because the mother comes home at 4:30, I believe, and finds them both on the floor, chairs tipped over beside the bodies. I do remember that. And he's like only like, what, 8 or 9 years old? So, like, what was he doing home alone watching his little, how old was she? 4 or 5-year-old sister? I think she was only like 4. Let's see, what else? Oh, that's Latiana. Okay. So I guess this is her Facebook page that she has, Remembering Connor and Brinley. Yeah, what are their last names? I can't remember, guys. Will, YouTube made me take the stream down. Are you serious? Somebody reported it. Red Ruby. When the mother called 911, she told the dispatcher that he had made threats of killing himself before. I think he had been bullied at school. And she said that he had made the statement that he wanted to commit suicide but didn't want to do it alone. Something is just fishy about that. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just a fishy story. And they did have an older brother, teenage brother, but I don't think he was at home at the time, allegedly. So, something really off with that case. I'm going to see. Hey, Lori. No, Lisa, something's not right about it. I'm going to see if they ever said really anything else. The last I heard, they thought the little boy did a murder-suicide. Let's see if there's any updates about that. I just find that hard to believe. Let me see. I may have found something. I wish I could find the 911 call. My stupid headset don't stay connected. Okay. Let's see what it says. Boy found hanging in Pennsylvania home with sister was bullied and didn't want to go alone. Let me screen share it. I don't see what is so bad about a live stream with beer. Bars would be out of business if beer wasn't fun. Yeah, there's people are so sensitive. They get butthurt about everything on YouTube. Hey, Winky, Saz. Let's see. Lori, it is cold here. The animals are doing it. Well, it's not too awful cold this morning, but it's supposed to snow. So I got to run a heat lamp, or an extension cord for their heat lamp over at the Funny Farm. I'm going back there to chat, y'all. Winky, have a good day. Okay. So it says minutes after finding her two children hanging from a support beam in the basement at their Albany Township home, Lisa R. Snyder told a 911 dispatcher that her 8-year-old son was bullied and had made threats of doing this, but didn't want to go alone. I think that's weird to say during a 911. I don't know. I guess you don't never know till you're in that situation. So there was there's a recording of the 911 call, but I don't know where it's at. That's what I was kind of looking for. So I didn't have to read all this crap. So the 911 call came in at 4:33. Pediatric cardiac arrest. That's what the dispatcher characterized it as. I can't talk today, y'all. So the children were both found hanging in the basement of the home. I'm wondering how a kid, I mean, he's kind of a short kid, 8 or 9 years old, reach a rafter. Unless he used a ladder. Maybe it was low in the basement. Who knows? So she just basically tells the dispatcher he made threats of killing himself. And I guess that's what authorities think that he did. He killed himself and took his sister with him. I just don't buy it. They weren't dead, though. They were on life support, and they were declared brain dead, so they were took off life support and died like 14 minutes apart. It's like 3 days later, they died. Let me get this off here. Hey, Kim. I know, it's a shame. I mean, I guess I just don't want to accept that that he did that to himself and his sister. It's just hard to accept, that a little kid felt that bullied and that sad that he thought that was the only way out. I always ask my son, does anybody bully at school and stuff? Hopefully he tells me the truth. He says no. It's a shame how mean kids are this day and time, and adults, especially on social media and stuff. I think he played a lot of video games like my son likes to play. Good question, says. How would they know or even have the idea about suicide? I know it. Mel says, convenient story. Why did she leave him alone if he was like that? When my daughter was trying to kill herself at age 15, I never let her out of my sight. I don't know. Yeah, if he had made threats of, see, that's something that don't make sense. She tells the 911 dispatchers that he made threats of killing himself, but didn't want to die alone, didn't want to do it alone. And you left your little daughter with them to babysit? That doesn't add up. I'm sorry, but it don't add up. Oh no. That's not good. I dropped something. Made a mess. That just don't make sense. I gotta get some coffee. Yeah, they do, Winky. Well, I knew what suicide was as a kid because my papa was paranoid schizophrenic. And he threatened it a lot, and he ended up committing suicide. So I knew what it was, but most young kids don't, at that age. But I did, unfortunately. I'm gonna get some coffee, guys. Just the way they described the kids' bodies and the chairs and stuff, it just don't make sense in my head. Trying to go back over it, it just looks like when he hung himself, it would have pulled her body up, but both bodies are on the floor. It don't make sense. I'm sure the police checked their alibis and stuff and to see where they were at. Doesn't mean somebody else didn't come in and do it. Mel said she's hurting out of cream. I just saw your comment. The world is a sad place we live in. I know it. I like discussing true crime, but the kids really bother me when it involves kids and stuff. I got a million things I need to be doing today. Got to get ready, my house clean, dusted, and everything. So after Thanksgiving, I can put my tree up. So I got my fall cleaning to do. Will didn't let me on panel and said I was the Harry Butt Band. I'd love to know who the Harry Butt Bandit's mom was, because I would sure call her and tell her what her son is doing, showing his hairy butt, spreading his cheeks on YouTube for everybody to see. I'm just reading y'all's comments. Let me look at them through my phone. Oh, I did see something about Jennifer Doulos, y'all. I saw that the judge is not going to make Fotis Doulos tell everybody who's paying his legal fees. This man's going to get away with murder. I just got this feeling that he's going to get by with it, or it's going to be a long time before they charge him. You know, Gloria Farber wanted to know who's paying his legal fees, because he's got this big high-profile attorney and private investigator, big legal team, you know, expensive. But he couldn't repay her money that he borrowed. He said it was a gift. Yeah, who's going to give you $2 million as a gift, son-in-law or not? They expected him to pay it back when his business got up and going, and he didn't. I think he only made a couple of payments to him, to be honest. I can't remember. I'm trying to plug my phone in. Crap. The only hope they have is if Michelle Troconis knows more and she tells them photos, tells them everything, and they find her body. Andrew, no. Yeah, I stay cooped up too, Andrew, but I do go outside and stuff, but I stay home a lot. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like lost because I was reading my mouth. So I'm just now looking at the chat and I'm like, what are they talking about? Well, Mel, you deserve some rest, especially you being sick. Gotta recoup. I hate being sick. It sucks. Yeah, sometimes we need to recoup, don't we, Kim? I have to recoup from YouTube sometimes. Sometimes it feels good. Like yesterday, I really wasn't on much. And then last night, I just watched regular TV. Very importantly, basically, YouTube was having issues with people who put emojis on lives or comments and banning their accounts, emails. Oh, okay. I didn't know what you was talking about. That's crazy. I wonder why they're doing that. Like the other mom, that's how she lets me know she's listening to stuff. When she's driving to work, she just puts emojis in because, she's driving. YouTube is so crazy. They'll let people bash each other, monetize it into just crazy shit. The normal people suck sometimes. It's crazy, Winky. Today on the tubes was a shitstorm. Oh, I missed it, Mel Mel. I don't know what's going on today. Hey, like, if you miss like just a couple hours of YouTube, it's like you've been gone for days. So much new drama happens. So I'm actually out of the loop. Well, Andrew Gingerlocks, honey, it's getting ready to be our rightus season. It's cold weather. I gotta do my leg. It sucks. I feel for y'all that's got it really bad. Who called you the Harry Butt Bandit, Meow Meow? Will? He probably did. Did he really? Oh my goodness. Well, you crack me up sometimes. Will was having a really good time. He cracks me up when he's drinking beer. It's fun to watch, you know, friends sitting around having a few drinks and laughs together. They don't want that. YouTube don't want that on there, but they'll let people threaten people and do this and that, won't they? You never gonna let him live it down, are you, Mel? He caught you the Harry Butt Bandit. Shame on you, Will. Well, Mel, the Harry Butt Bandit did use your name one time. Oh, I'm sure Andrew thinks it's hilarious. Him and Tim are super funny together. Will, you know you're not sorry. Don't lie. I'm just kidding. Called me big and fat too. He did not, Meow Meow. Did he really? Most people that just drink a beer on a Saturday night or sitting around with the friends are funny as hell drunk or buzzing. Do you have a beer, Florence? I don't really like the taste of beer that much unless it's like Yingling, or I like a Corona and lime. It's pretty good. I do like Yingling a lot, though. Hey, Remy. Damn Harry Bandit crazy. I know it. That guy needs professional help, and he needs to go wax his butt or shave it. Okay, Winky. Love you, girl. No, the Harry Butt Bandit didn't strike again, Remy. But we was just joking around about him. I like Michelob Ultra. Yeah, that's not too bad. I actually drank some of that. It's not too bad. Ginger looks like cider. Yeah, I like a good drink of moonshine myself every now and then. I had some in the refrigerator, but I drink it. I drink a few drinks of it. Wouldn't mind. Andrew, the Harry Butt Bandit needs Cottonelle in his life. Yes. Remy, I don't like beer. I can deal with Corona. I'm more of a vodka girl. Yeah, I like Corona a lot. I like actually a lime and a lemon in it, some salt. It's good. Lady's over here digging and shaking and going on. She moves the curtains away from the window, gets up on the bed, and licks the window because it's wet. I don't know why she does that. She's such a weirdo dog. Remy, I got to put that comment up. Got nail. He needs nair in his life. Yeah, and wash his butt. Needs some nair and some soap. People are sick. Oh, some people are sick. Like, what pleasure would you get out of showing your hairy butthole to someone? Like, I don't get it. It's crazy. Andrew, hedge clippers. Oh. See, do you have much good apple brandy up there? Yes, there's a little bit of that around. I've had some good apple brandy before, homemade. Remy, you don't get it because you're normal. I wouldn't consider myself normal, Remy. I like it, Red Ruby. I like good old apple flavored moonshine. It's good. Some cinnamon sticks in it. It's so good. He has some confidence. The Harry Butt Bandit. Yeah. If I wouldn't have been afraid. Well, it just shocked me, him showing his butt. I started to say, if I hadn't been afraid of getting my channel shut down, I just left him up on that stream till he had to have stood up at some point. You can't stay bent over with your butt spread all day. He's made us all laugh though, but it's just like so gross what he does. It's not a funny prank, really. The way if he was just like mooning somebody real quick or something, pranking, I might be able to understand that, even though that's still weird. But like he's spreading it. CC, compared to the schmucks in the news, you're plenty normal. Thank you, Andrew. I heard it's this guy. I'm going to type in the chat how I saw his name written. He's supposed to be the Harry Butt Bandit. That's the way his name is written. And you can look him up, search YouTube, and you can find that little guy. The Nick that's shading Stewie. Just a girl in the world. I like that name. It's a pretty cool name. See, I would like to know exactly who it is. Because they need to be reported. They don't need to be on YouTube, going up and showing their hairy butt to people that never did anything to them. He's ruined like 2 of my live streams. Just being an asshole. He came in Mel's stream. She's like, you don't need to do that. She said she's a nice person. Think of her like as your mother. Would you do that to your mother? And he's like, my mother would probably laugh. Really, dude? Your mother would laugh that you're bending over, spreading your butt to a YouTube audience? Really? She must be a piece of crap if she would think that's funny. What would y'all do if y'all learned y'all's kid was doing that to someone on YouTube? Probably take a broom to him. I'd take all his devices and he'd never see them again. Florence, that's right. Gross hair butt. I know it. So disgusting. Got something mentally wrong with him. That's like predator behavior. That's how these sex offenders start out doing stupid stuff like that to pleasure themselves, get some kind of sick pleasure. I think it's a young person, Ginger Locks, from what I'm hearing. The guy that the Enlightened Cafe caught on video, I was like, damn, he looks young. Someone that young's got a hairy butt like that. I mean, I would have thought it would have been someone older, but here's my dog. That's right. I would ring his bell. If he was, I'm telling you, he needs his little ass kicked for him for doing that. I'm coming, Skylar. Quit crying. Goodness gracious. Come here and I'll scratch your back. Probably was born with a whole head of hair. Yeah, I mean, some people are just hairy. You know, at a young age, just got like really hairy arms. Some guys, you know, hairy backs and stuff. So maybe it's like that. My advice to him, I mean, would be to quit being a weirdo and shave your butt. Quit showing your butt to people. One time he actually showed his penis, but I hadn't added him to the stream. I could see him in the back room, and he had his little bitty veiny sausage in his hand. That's what makes me really pissed off about it. He just didn't show his butt. And thank God I didn't add him to the stream, and y'all didn't have to see that little wang danger. That's probably why he does this gross stuff, because the package is pretty small. Hey, Mario. Lord, what a conversation you walked into. So Doggy's getting uneasy talking about the hairy butt bandit. She's up and about, guys. So I'm going to end this live stream and let her little crying butt outside. I don't know why I made Ginger Locks. Probably because I'm nice, easy going. He wants to freak someone out, and he did. And he got a reaction. It was a cocktail sausage. Yeah. Hey, Miss Melissa. Oh, anyways, guys, y'all have a good day. Hopefully, I'll see y'all in the morning. I'm going to go let this little blue-eyed speckle-nosed beagle out. Drives me crazy. I love y'all. Peace. Remy, your reaction was amazing. My reaction is funny, and Katie's was funny last time, too. I will say that. Bye, guys.